So what's up, guys? Today we are gonna do a beginner's guide on creating. So we'll first do prefabs. So prefabs are basically pre-built buildings that Fortnite added. So say you want to place a cellar. Just get this, choose your inventory and just place it down with pressing R2 or RT. Whatever you play on, that's on the right stick, on the right trigger. But galleries
What
are
will you
like,
shoot with?
but galleries are basically so you've got like these galleries at different parts of the building. So but they have more things. So if say you want to do an obstacle course, I want the number 2 basically, and you can just place it down by pressing the same thing. And while we're on that topic, we're gonna try push. So if you want to push, you just do that. On the left hand side, it should show the settings. So then you push. And then to rotate it clockwise, you press R1 or
RB.
I don't know. R1 no, and on for Xbox, I don't know.
So it's LB and RB for Xbox.
LB and RB, and then LB, L1 and LB is to counterclockwise, and just turn it counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. Rotation axis is. So you can, there's 3 modes. You can do there's yaw, which is the standard where you can just turn around the object. So this is advanced. Pitch, where you can just flip it over, like just flip it on the side. And roll is to basically flip it over like that.
Robert,
Rotation reset, you just do that and it resets the in rotation. And then drops, so say I want to drop it, it'll basically drop it like that. And it does quite cool animation. Turn drops off. Now grid snap is the most important one. So grid snap basically is there's different modes. They're all in the times table. They're all added by all times times by 2. We've got 1. So basically 32 is where it's on the grid. So if you had a grid map, it'll be on the grid. 16 would be like half on the, like a bit half. 8 would be like a quarter on the grid. 4th would be like about a third on the grid. 2nd would be like on the 6th of the grid. And 1 will be a 1th on the grid. So we like a 10th on the grid. And off, you can just place it anywhere. So you can place it on the line, you can place it uneven. Yeah. Collision. So collision's where you can put it through stuff. Yeah.
Tell them that we're making the city right now, but you're just making a YouTube video for beginners.
They can hear you.
Oh.
It's alright. I don't mind my friend, guys. Yeah, exactly what it said.
We're just making the city.
Yeah, we're making the city, and I'm just showing it in the city because I don't mind. And then we've got collision, hold nothing. So collision basically is where you basically hold. So say you want to put something through, like I want to put it through this road or something. You put it through the road. I'll test it right now. So if you want to put it through the road like that, you can like that.
I did.
But that's collision. That's the collision setting. Look at that. And now the last bit is resize. So if you hold that, it's all the other settings. But if you press LB, is it LB?
Yeah, LB.
LB, it will shrink it.
Left bumper.
RB, which is RB is to grow. Resize axis is where you can resize different things. You can resize the width only.
So it's left bumper, right trigger, left trigger.
Yeah, and then depth, you can do the depth, and then height is the height. They're all basically the same, just them 4 settings are different. And now, moving on to devices, this is the bit where everyone needs to have. So, there's parts. So devices are basically things that can be put in game and change the gameplay. So say if you want to put a turret in the new update. So this is 2023 version. This is the 2023 version. So if you want to place a turret right there, place it right there, and it will do it, and you can change the settings of it. Yeah, it's cool. But there's other things like damage traps, which are called traps. So traps do that. You'll know what traps are. Now moving on to weapons, you can pick any weapons. But say I want a sideways rifle, I could drop it on the floor, stay there. But if I wanted, and then the consumables are basically like wood, all the general stuff, and there's some that you can't even get in game, like these Vindatech simple. So basic, and then there's chests where you can say I want to put Jules drum gun in this. I just press square or whatever,
Oh,
and if you go back to
square.
it,
Is square the red one?
I think yeah.
Alright, because that one's B on my controller.
Yeah, or B, whatever. You can do that. And that's how you do it. Level. Oh, don't mind that, guys. And now levels are basically. So I don't know about levels. Levels are basically so you get this. I don't know what it's called, but it's called level thing. And you place it, and then you get to multiply. You get multiply these things. Like say you build a house, you can multiply the house. Like into another world, so that's cool and all. And then now we've got my island settings. Now I'm not the owner of the island, but
That I
Maddox has
am.
got controls of the island. So you can change the time limit and stuff. But you do have debug. So debug, you can turn it on. There's verse debug draw. So basically, it will just do draw features for verse. Navigation, where you can just it shows like a navigation, pass and go. So like invincibility is basically where you are invincible. Fast iteration basically means it'll remove the transitions of in play, so that'll be faster. And one more thing, there's different types. So there's a grind. So say I'm gonna get a grind rail. I want to do something with it. You get that, and you do that. But don't mind the loop, and then you do that, do that, do that. Yeah, but if you can't like manipulate these things, can't you? They just delete the
No.
entire track, so you can't manipulate them because we won't mess it up. And there's triggers. So these are more technical, and I'll show these in the next video, in an advanced guide. Yeah, and that's all you need to know for the beginner's guide. So see you later, kids, and have a good day.